What's happening, everybody? This is Jay Legend. This is a new segment I call In My Mind. I thought I'd give you a little input about what goes on in my head while I play against people. I've done a couple of G1 matches off camera, but I've saved my championship battles. So this first match I'm facing is a guy that's a G1A. I'm still G1E, as you can obviously see there. So I did these like over the weekend, so I just thought, okay, well, I saved the replay, so I'll show them to my subs and just narrate over them and just take them through my thought process and see what happens. So, but basically, well, against Sagat, you just kind of you can't stay still with Sagat. You can't just let him have a hold of you. You can't let Sagat intimidate you. You know what I mean? So you gotta play your game when it comes to Sagat. You just can't play his, because that's what Sagat players want. And as you can see here, I'm all over the place. I just can't be in one place. I have to be everywhere, and just so he won't know where I'm gonna be next or what I'm gonna do next. You always gotta keep a Sagat player guessing. But you gotta keep any player guessing when it comes to any character. But at the same time, with Sagat, I mean, it's really crucial. Yeah, two of my favorite moves right there: the turn punch to headbutt. That's one of my favorites among many. My strategy against Sagat, well, I mean, I guess this is just because it's Balrog, but I like to attack his normal moves. Like, well, when they do like a special move, like you see like a tiger knee, like most Sagat players, if you block a tiger knee, they'll probably try to do a low kick to a fireball. And what I like to do is, damn, I got screwed. I got messed up in that one, huh? I like to attack his normal moves. I like to EX rush punch through his normal moves so I can disrupt his rhythm, because that's what Balrog is all about. And, that round I got a little too bold and I got pulverized. Didn't want to get it perfect, but what are you going to do? Tick throw. Always got to keep throws part of your offense. I mean, sometimes, like, when you try to approach your opponent and it just doesn't look like a good situation, just back off and just try to do it all over again. That's what I do. I mean, sometimes every time you go into your opponent, it's just not going to go well, so you just kind of like, okay, I'm going to just back up and try all over again. Another tick throw. I was not happy about that. I just did not like that at all. But, redeem myself. I know there are people out there saying, "Oh, I just love seeing Sagat get beat." Yeah, I do too, actually. But you always gotta keep your head when you face Sagat. You just can't let him intimidate you and just force you into and just fall into his traps and stuff. You just can't let that happen. And here's another championship battle that I had. It's against another G1A Sagat. It's not the same person, but it's another G1A Sagat. So it's just like, oh man. And I'm hosting, so we're at my favorite stage. I love this stage. I just love the stage. It's very Street Fighter-like. Street Fighter-ish, whatever you want to call it. Now, I mean, when Sagat's like to spam that fireball, you always have to kind of just mix up how you're going to get around it. As you saw, I was jumping, I was focus attacking, I was headbutting through it. Right there, I forced him to make a mistake. You know what I mean? So make a bad guess. That's what you want him to do. That's why you can't just keep sitting there and blocking and stuff like that. You just gotta mix it up every time. To get around Sagat's fireballs against people who like to spam it, all I can tell you is to stay patient, because one way or another you'll find a way through there. So just don't try to rush too hard through it. So yeah, I found my chance right there, and I was just like, oh man, I'm just going for it. I'm just gonna go for the ultra and everything. I like to backdash sweep. when I'm closest to God, because they want to go for that. They like to go for that throw a lot. Now right there, I did want to get FADC Ultra. As you see, he had the Ultra in 2 bars, so I was kind of expecting him to do a Tiger Uppercut to, you know, that twist kick to Ultra, and I didn't want that to happen, so I just kind of sat there and blocked. I didn't want to take the risk of getting hit by that, so I just sat there and blocked and let him throw me. So and just let the just try to prolong the round pretty much. Another bad habit I have is when I get to round 2 and I'm up 1-0, I kind of get a little premature, get a little antsy and stuff. I just try to finish the fight as soon as possible, because at this point I'm confident that I can even beat him, but I'm just getting a little too, you know, jumpy, and I'm not even, you know, trying to get through his offense, and he's just having his way with my kid with Balrog right now. He's just having his way with it. That's why I lost that round so badly. I'm just not even thinking. I'm not, you know, doing what I normally do. So in this round, I'm calmed down. I have to chill for a bit, and, you know, just play my game and not just go in there full force. You can't do that against a guy. But, you know, when you're confident you can beat somebody, you just try to just go in and just try to rush him down, and, you know, that wasn't the case though. I hate it when that happens. There he is. I had him backing up, so I knew that I could just go on in at that point. You gotta use those rush punches well, and on top of that, you have to guess right. So yeah, this is In My Mind with Jay Legend. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe there's more to come later on. I'm not sure. So I'll check you out next video. Yes, sir.